Ibrahim Odumboni, the acting managing director of the Lagos Waste Management Authority, known as Lawma, has been accused of allegedly flouting procurement law and selling multi-million Naira vehicles of the authority as scrap. When Ibrahim Odumboni was appointed acting managing director (MD) of the Lagos Waste Management Authority (Lawma) in May 2020, the governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, was confident he was the perfect fit for the job. In a statement, Mr. Sanwo-Olu said the former banker would bring his wealth of experience as a former Lawma executive director in charge of business development to revitalize the often troubled agency. Mr. Odumboni replaced Muyiwa Gbadegesin, who was removed from infrastructures, including allegations of misappropriation of funds. However, the tenure of the 40-year-old Mr. Odumboni has also now become controversial, with some officials querying his management of the agency's assets. In one instance, Mr. Odumboni was queried by the state's Commissioner for Environment for selling at least 55 mostly serviceable heavy-duty vehicles and a D9 bulldozer as scraps without following due process, and at a cost the Commissioner described as alarmingly undervalued. Between March 4 and 6, 2021, Mr. Odumboni directed the disposal of 22 trucks, one engine and a D9 bulldozer located at Lawma Depot in Agege and Ikeja. Documents seen. Lawma staffers aware of the sale said many of the vehicles were still serviceable at the time they were sold as scrap. The vehicles were sold to Black Can Limited, a scrap metal company. Lawma officials knowledgeable about the transfer of the vehicles to Black Can Limited said that the vehicles were moved from the depot at night in what they said appeared a move to evade questions about their destination from inquisition officials. The vehicles comprise 4 MAN diesel compactors, 10 Mercedes-Benz compactors, 4 Mack compactors, 1 Hoof compactor and 2 DAF compactors from the Agege Transfer Loading Station (TLS). The engine scrap was also stationed at the Agege TLS. Others were a bulk mover and a M29 compactor from the Ikeja depot. The D9 bulldozer was moved from the Selios depot in the Alimosho area of the state. In a memo authorizing Black Can Limited to take possession of the vehicles, Mr. Odumboni claimed they were being removed from the depot for assembling. I hereby authorize Messrs. Black Can Limited to move all scrap metal and beyond economic repair (BER) trucks at the depot to Lagos Waste Management Authority facility at Ikorodu for assembling, Mr. Odumboni stated in the memo dated March 4, 2021. The obtained release vouchers signed at the Agege depot before the vehicle were released, which tell a different story. The vouchers indicate that the vehicles were taken by Lawma's engineering department to either Ikorodu Road or Owode Onirin, a popular scrap metal market along Ikorodu Road. Also contrary to the claim in the memo that the vehicles were taken from the depot for assembling, the release vouchers stated that they were taken for safekeeping. A Lawma official who asked not to be named for fear of being victimized pointed out further inconsistencies in the MD's memo. Lawma does not have any facility in Ikorodu, the official said. There are only 2 sites remotely associated with Lawma in the town. One is a dump site at Iwo Elekpe. The other place is a moribund public-private partnership (PPP) project between Healthcare, a compost fertilizer manufacturer, and Lawma at Odugonya along Shagamu Road. It was a blatant lie to even say the vehicles were being taken for assembly. What does it mean by that? Are the vehicles going to be put together to manufacture new ones? In fact, our engineering department is stationed at our head office in Ijora, and repairs of vehicles are either done at our depot or at Ijora. The official claimed that each of the compactors were worth at least 2 million and the D9 bulldozer was worth at least 20 million when they were sold. When reached for comment about the disposal of the vehicles, Peter Benjamin Black, the CEO of Black Can Limited, declined to comment. During a telephone interview, he told this reporter to direct the questions to Lawma. Mr. Odumboni may have flouted the state's procurement law in manner he disposed the vehicles.